Hello friends, this is NEP 2020 51-liner short questions. Here question number 1. The new academic structure blank as suggested by the NEP 2020, and that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. The students will spend 5 years in strengthening their foundation, then 3 years in the preparatory foundation, then 3 years preparatory, then 3 years in middle stage, and rest 4 years in secondary stage, that is from 9 to class 12. So 5 years foundation, 3 years preparatory, then again 3 years middle class or middle stage, then 4 years secondary stage, that is from class 9 to 12. Second question, what are the 4 C's of the new education policy? And that is critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. Question number 3, who was the chairman of NEP 2020? Right answer is K. Kasturiranjan. Question 4, who is the chairman of the new education policy in 2024? Answer is Professor Sukhdev Throat. Question 5, under the chairmanship of whom Committee for Evolution of the New Education Policy submitted its report in May 2016? And the right answer is late means Swargiye Shri T.S.R. Subramaniam. Question 6. NEP 2020 stated to establish a national repository of high quality resources on foundational literacy and numeracy on government digital platforms. What is the name of the government's digital platform? And that is Diksha app. Which of the following reforms was included in NEP 2020? And right answer is equal and inclusive education, ensuring universal access at all levels, new curriculum and pedagogical structure, all of the above. So right answer is all of the above. All these 3 points are correct. Question 8. National Education Policy 2020 recommends multilingual or multilingualism, Bahubhasi. Question 9. According to the NEP 2020, by which year the gross enrollment ratio in higher education, including vocational education, is to be increased to 50%? And the answer is 2035. Question 10. How many fundamental principles are mentioned in NEP 2020? And the answer is 11. Fundamental principles mentioned in NEP 2020, and the answer is 11. Question 11. What is the age group covered in school education according to NEP 2020? New curriculum structure 3 to 18. 5 years foundational, then 3 years preparatory, then again 3 years middle stage, and 4 years secondary, class 9 to 12. Question 12. What are the classes that cover at secondary stage according to NEP 2020 new curriculum structure? And that is class 9 to 12. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, and 4 means 9 to 12. Question 13. At the primary level, NEP 2020 is proposed as the medium of instruction across the nation, and that is mother tongue. Mother tongue at primary level, Matrabhasha. Question 14. As per that policy, public investment in education will be increased from the current 4.3% to 6% GDP. 6% of GDP. Question 15. NEP 2020 recommends the study of classical language as, and the answer is as an additional language. Question 16. The new policy aims in higher education to improve the gross enrollment ratio from 26.3 to 50% by 2035. Question 17. Which global agenda is reflected in the National Education Policy 2020? And that is Sustainable Development Goals. सतत विकास के लक्ष्य SDG by 2030. Sustainable Development Goals. Question 18. What is the new pedagogical and curriculum structure proposed in NEP 2020? And that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. 5 foundational stage, then preparatory stage, 3 years middle stage, and 4 years secondary stage. What does the NEP 2020 propose regarding early childhood care and education? That is ECCE, early childhood care and education. And the answer is include ECC as a crucial part of the educational system. Question 20. According to NEP 2020, what is the aim of higher education in India? To develop critical thinking and multidisciplinary ability. To develop critical thinking and multidisciplinary abilities. Question 21. What is the role of technology in education according to NEP 2020? And the answer is enhance learning and remove barriers like language and accessibility. Question 22. What does NEP 2020 propose for the medium of instruction up to at least grade 5? And that is mother tongue or local or regional language. Question 23. According to NEP 2020, what is the role of vocational education? It should start in grade 6. Vocational education or व्यावसायिक शिक्षा should be started from grade 6 and be integrated with formal education. What does NEP 2020 propose for the integration of arts in education? And the answer is arts should be included as an essential part of all subjects. Question 25. What does NEP 2020 suggest about teacher education? And the answer is teacher education should be conducted through a 4-year integrated B.Ed program. Question 26. What does NEP 2020 propose to support students with special needs? Students with special needs means differently abled students. And the answer is create a barrier-free education system. Create a barrier-free education system. Question 27. What is the goal of the Gender Inclusion Fund? Gender Inclusion Fund, GIF, mentioned in NEP 2020. And the answer is to provide equal opportunity for quality education to all genders. Question 28. What does NEP 2020 suggest regarding curriculum content in schools? And the answer is reduce curriculum content to enhance critical thinking and analysis. 29 question. According to NEP 2020, how should schools and colleges assess students' progress? And the answer is by continuous and comprehensive evolution, CCE. Question number 30. What is the proposed function of the Academic Bank of Credit? That is ABC, Academic Bank of Credit in NEP 2020. And the answer is to store students' academic records digitally. To store students' academic record digitally. That is ABC, Academic Bank of Credit. Question 31. What does NEP 2020 propose to bridge the digital divide in education? And the answer is provide access to digital infrastructure and training for all students and teachers. Question 32. What is the vision for teacher education by 2030 as per NEP 2020? And the answer is all teachers will have the necessary qualifications and training to provide quality education. And how does NEP 2020 propose to address the issue of student dropouts, जो बच्चे बीच में स्कूल छोड़ देते हैं? And the answer is by offering flexible learning pathways and support system. Question 34. What is the proposed function of the National Assessment Center, that is PARAK, under New Education Policy 2020? And the answer is to set norms and standard for student assessment across the country. 36. The government unveiled new National Education Policy 2020, bringing a number of reforms almost after how many years? And that is 34. 34 years. Question 37. As per NEP 2020, students' progress card will be redesigned in which of the following forms? And that is 360-degree progress card. Question 38. What is the full form of ABC as per the NEP 2020? As that is Academic Bank of Credit. Question 39. As per NEP 2020, what is the full form of PARAK? And the answer is Performance Assessment, Review and Analysis of Knowledge for Holistic Development. That is PARAK. Question 40. As per NEP 2020, what does NMM stands for? And the answer is National Mission for Mentoring. And question 41. Which course will be discontinued as per National Education Policy 2020? नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020 में किस कोर्स को खत्म कर देगा? दैट इज एमफिल. क्वेश्चन 32. इज इट बाइंडिंग फॉर ऑल स्टेट्स टू इम्प्लीमेंट नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020? नो, इट इज नॉट बाइंडिंग. And question 43. NEP 2020 proposed to set up a national assessment center. What is the name of NAC? That is PARAK. NAC means National Assessment Center, and that is PARAK. What is the objective to National Assessment Center PARAK? And its objective is to setting norms, standard and guidelines. Question 45. Which government institution will organize university entrance exams according to NEP 2020? And the answer is National Testing Agency, NTA, National Testing Agency. Question 46. Which government organization will develop guidelines for the education of gifted children? Gifted children means Pratibhashali Balak, and that is NCRT and NCTE. Question 47. How many hours of training are expected from school principals and school complex leaders in an academic year as per Continuous Professional Development? That is CPD. And 50 years in a year. 50 hours, 50 घंटे की ट्रेनिंग in a year. And next question 48. NEP 2020 proposed the minimum degree qualification for teaching which must be achieved by 2030. Next question number 49. Which of the following statement regarding proposals made by National Education Policy is not correct? And that is NEP 2020 proposes a shift from formative to summative assessment. Question 50. What is the aim of Diksha? And what is Diksha? That is Digital Infrastructure for Knowledge Sharing, proposed in NEP 2020. And the answer is ICT interference with teaching. So this is all about 50 one-liner questions. Thank you for watching.